Surprise! Apparently, this is the Disney day that does not end. We are apparently having a part 3 because my phone just stopped recording. Luckily, like only about a minute before I was gonna stop recording anyway because it ran out of space. So I deleted a bunch of already uploaded videos so I can finish this video for once and for all. But who would have ever thought Disney Day would have 3 parts? Talk about chaos. Okay. So I added all these up. I believe I got to the total in the end before the end of the last video. We are 25% of the way to our 100 savings challenges Disney Day goal, and that's $533.25 saved so far, and that's not even all of them. Look, we're already partway up to 50% of the way savings challenges, and wow, crazy. Okay, so I also totaled up all the minis for today, and it is $34. So we just have to decide where we're going to allocate them, and then we're going to save our tinies. And in case I forgot to say it in this video again, because I can't remember how many times I've said it this morning already. Hi, my name's Heather Ann, and this is my variety YouTube channel where I make videos about whatever I happen to feel like. And today that is all Disney savings videos. Sometimes I talk about homeschooling or crafty stuff, or just something cool that we're doing, but mostly these days it's just all savings, and I like to do themed savings games. That's usually one video per theme, but today there's 3, so sorry. Okay, here we go. What are we doing? $34. I'm gonna write that on the back of here. I'm gonna say 617 $34 total. And I spent some of that and I put some back in. I really want to I know I've already spent a fair amount of some of these things. I really want to get vacation and travel. I've been paying for a cruise that we were taking in February, and I really want to make some progress on that. I also really want to go to a restaurant. Okay, life is tough. We're going to put it here. So let me grab a pencil because I always do this part in pencil, and now there's my pencil. And we're going to say plus $34. We're going to go with vacation travel. Yep, plus $34. Vacation/travel. It's not a lot, but it will help. We're getting close to paying it off, and I just picked all my excursions. There's like a good sale, so yeah, I gotta pay for them. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're gonna go and swim with dolphins and have a dolphin swimming experience when we're in the Bahamas. And when we have perfect day at Coco Cay, we're just gonna do whatever's there. Apparently there's tons of free fun stuff to do there. I'm not worried about it. And then we're actually going to get off the boat in Florida and go to Cocoa Beach and see Ron Jon Surf Shop, which been there like 2 or 3 times in my childhood, but none of my family have been to Florida. So we got to mark the Florida off their bucket list. And if we don't get off the boat, I wouldn't count it. So, and we might even maybe meet up with some friends that day that live down there that my kids really miss. So we'll see. But yeah, okay. So that's fun. Let's go. I'll put this here. I'll put it in my actual wallet later, and that is the end of the minis book for now. So now we're going to the tinies book. Da da da. Da da da. Let's move this calculator and actual important mathy stuff over there, and we'll do the super fun mathy stuff over here. All right, I've already got my D4 out. That is great. I am going to use my prop coins, my Disney Princess pop coins, but I'm going to use the dollar ones instead of the change ones. So I suppose I can now put my change ones back in their clip. They're all a mess, and I'm okay with that. And yeah, bump, bump, bump. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, I have like a string coming off of my sleeve, and you guys can't see it, but it is driving me crazy. Okay. All right, how much did I say this was? $20. So we're gonna bring $20 into here today. And these are almost all $1 pieces, but there are, I think, oh no, maybe there's not $5 pieces in here. I think I just have my $5 pieces in my little binder. So let's get out my $20 and we will put it into my Disney Tinies like folder thing. Where did I put that? Is it this way? I lost it. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. There we go. Tiny savings. Let's find a $20 bill, y'all. $20 bill, y'all. So I really enjoy going to the bank, actually. Our bankers are wonderful, and they kind of recognize me now, and they are always asking if I like did something new in the binder, and it's kind of fun. But also our bank it's not in my town. It's the next town over, which I live right on the border of Maryland. So the next town over is in Delaware. So I have to literally drive to another state to go to the bank. But it's not that far, but it's just inconvenient. And I kind of want to get to the point where I really just need like $20 bills so I can just get money out of an ATM that's nearby instead of having to drive out to the bank all the time if I need cash, or more so. I mean, I don't mind driving out once every 2 weeks when we get our paycheck to get the cash. But I don't love that there's no way for me to deposit cash. So like I bought a bunch of homeschool stuff for my kids this week, as well as their birthday presents, and I bought them online. So then I had to go deposit the cash that I had saved for these areas back into the bank. And that was kind of a pain in the butt because I didn't want to drive all the way over to this other town, but I had no other reason to go there that day just to deposit cash. But I also don't want my bank account to be overdrafting. I don't get charged. It goes to my like savings account, overdrafts for free, but I just don't want to do it, you know? But I just don't want to waste gas. The gas is expensive. But yeah, just to put money in the bank. So it was kind of silly. So I think I might someday figure out a better way to do that. But yeah, anyway, let's keep saving. So this is my little Disney's challenge. And I'm just going to do like the first couple pages, I think. And I roll a little dice. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And whatever one the dice picks is what I do. So I got a 3. So that's this little guy today from Tourist Cash Corner. These are pretty much all from the 100 Disney Sidekicks collaborators collab, I guess you want to call it. 100 Disney Sidekicks collab. They're not in any specific order with the collab. I'm not associated with the collab. I just like Disney things, and they all fit in the book nicely, so we went with it. So like I said, this one's from Tourist Cash Corner, so we're on 3. I'm going to roll again to see how many dollars are going into it. In this case, it is getting 2. So we're going to go 1, 2, and actually I don't really need to put the prop coins into the book for this, but I'm just gonna use them to keep it straight so that I know when I run out of money. Let's grab, I'm just gonna go with black, guys. Okay, so I said 2, 1, 2. Just slide this little guy back in, and we'll flip the page, and we'll roll again. 4, so we're going on this little dicey rolly one, okay? And these are from the Cafecito budget. Now, Curious George is not a Disney character. I do not consider him a Disney character, but they made Curious George as part of this Disney collab, so I just left him in there because he's with all his friends, even though he's not a Disney character, and who doesn't love George? We watch him like every day in my house. I've got a 2-year-old, guys. All right, 1, so we're just gonna do 1 little dicey budget. Ooh, that was a bad idea. Okay, I'm just gonna write 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. So that way I can still see what they are when they color them in. So that was just a 1 for today. I'm gonna put it back in here. Flip the page and roll again. All right, we're going to game 3. Ooh, wait, game 3 is done. Okay, let's try again. Game 1, Mushu. Okay, so this is from Budgeting with a Ginger. And how much is Mushu getting today? 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3. Cool. And do 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 do. All right, flip the page. Let's see which one we're going to. 4. That's Dory. Oh, Dory's already done. Can't do 4. Let's go again. 2. Flounder. Also from Budgeting with a Ginger. 4 was Budget with Amanda. Okay. What did I say? 2. 1, 2. Okay. That's Sophia and Amber and Milan. Put Flounder back. Come on, Flounder, go back in. These have all been going so smoothly until this one. And I don't know why. I was really proud of myself the other day, guys. I fixed my printer. It was having lots of issues where it was like getting inky and only in one corner, and then eventually dog earing, and then eventually jamming the whole printer. And it kept happening like over and over again because my daughters like to steal paper from the printer, but then they leave it in the paper feed crooked. So it's been happening since they most recently stole paper, and I was so mad. And I looked in it and I took it apart a million times and I cleaned it. And I'm not a professional by any means, but I've worked in a print center, and when I used to teach, I had a lot of different types of printers in my classroom. So I kind of learned my way around them a little bit. Definitely not an expert, but like I know how to clean out a printer, okay? I know how to fix a paper jam, and it was driving me crazy, and I just couldn't, none of the usual stuff was working. And so what I figured out was actually that I think it has to do with the humidity in my house, because we don't have central air, so it's not like a constant level of comfort in here or anything. And yeah, so as I was saying, I figured out that it just wasn't drying fast enough, and then the paper was just like too wet whenever I did like double-sided printing, and that's why this, I guess, was occurring. So I figured out how to like go in and change the drivers and change the drying time between when it like flips the page, and then the rest of our curriculum came out so much better, and I was so happy and really proud of myself for figuring it out. Yeah, I mean, it took some Googling. I didn't do it all by myself, but okay. So this is Divine Savings Co. It's Sebastian from The Little Mermaid, and he's getting $2. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be $4. Well, that one only gets 2, so sorry. He's full, he's done, hooray. Okay. We're just gonna do it that way. And I think we'll do this one today. And I mean, yeah, we can keep going until we run out of money, I guess, right? Does that sound good? Okay. 1. Okay, so we're playing on this little one. This is a little teeny tiny from Pansy Budgets. And what are we putting into it? 3. So we're gonna color in a 2 and a 1. And that will be $3. 1, 2, 3. I love Vanellope von Schweetz. I think that her like video game, like I think Disney seriously missed an opportunity to capitalize by not making a video game that is like arcade style that has all the games in the Wreck-It Ralph series. Like one video game that has all the arcade games in it. Like I would buy that in a minute because I want to play the like can't eat racing game. Heck, I even want to play Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know if it's a real game or not, but I kind of want to play it, but I mostly want to play Sugar Rush. Okay. 1. That's this one. Oh, they're carrots. So these Zootopia ones are from What's Poppin' Sunshine. And I'm putting 2 little carrots today. 1, 2. And we are close to getting there, guys. We've got how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, you guys. Okay, so maybe 1 more card or 2 more cards, depending how the roll goes. All right, we're going to number 3, which is Turk. Ooh, I think this one's so cute, from Overthinking and Budgeting. I love the Tarzan movies. Turk is getting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leaves, boop, 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 Ariel, boo. So the next one, page, whichever one gets it, gets 1 little coin for boo. And I haven't played this page yet. Oh no, I have. Percy got some. Okay, let's see which one's getting it. Number 1, Miko. Of course Miko's getting 1. Miko's a little chunker. All right, so Miko's little biscuits, little hardtack biscuits, gets 1 boo coin, and that is Disney Tiny Savings. Okay, and once again, we didn't finish any pages. I'm not shocked at all. These are going to take quite a while, but it's going to be nice when we finally cash one out. But we got through what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages today. That's pretty good for $20. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's the right clip. Cool. So thank you for hanging out with me and saving with me today in all 3 parts of my video. And guys, I still have a good like 10 minutes left to clean my house. So I'm gonna put this in my wallet, hooray, my $34. And that's all up to date. And I think we're good to go. And my next video will be, I think, Girly Day. And then Harry Potter savings, hopefully sometime by the end of this week. But all right, bye.